Hello, people of God. This is my Jacob's Way TV, and this is episode 31, and I am Dupi Singer. The place that the Lord has chosen for you is very key to the work of ministry. It is very important. See, one day I left my house and I decided to branch in my office. If I have not told you before, I was into soft furnishings. I was an interior decorator. I was a hobby that became a profession. I'm trained as a journalist. I combined all of those together. My office was small but very cozy, and my air conditioner worked very well. So I stopped in my office. That time the Lord had not told me clearly to close down my office. I went to my office and sat down, and it was very comfortable, and the AC was working very well. So I said to the Lord, if it is for me to pray, why don't you let me use this place? I'll pray. I promise you, Lord, I'll pray. And I started praying, wanting to show the Lord that I will keep my promise. And he asked me again, where are you? And I said, I'm in my office, Lord, but you can see everything. You know where I am. Why are you asking me again? He said, go to the place I asked you to go to. I said, Lord, but why will you put me in a difficult place when this place is okay? I promise you I'll pray. He said to me, go to the place I asked you to go to. I left that place that day a very unhappy person, and I went to the bush in the sunshine, in serious sunshine. But I had to obey the Lord. There is a geographical location for every vision. That is one of the things I came out with from Wolfby. There is a geographical location. You can't be everywhere. Sometimes the Lord says, go leave position A to go to position B. There is a placement. When they're talking about place, there is a place that is assigned for you. There is a place, geographical location for every vision, for every vision, every destiny has a geographical location. And then I used to say to the Lord, there was a bush behind my house. I used to say to the Lord, if it is a bush that you want me to go to, if it is that you want to put me in a bush, why don't you let me use the bush behind my house? I also promised him, Lord, I will pray. If you think I will not pray, I will pray. Just watch me. But the Lord kept telling me, be on your way. How much easier it is for me to go to the back of my house than to go almost 20 kilometers away from my house in terrible Lagos traffic. But that is the place that the Lord has chosen. And there were very many times that I felt like I don't even want to go again. I don't want to go again. Before I will wake up the next day, I will have had a dream that I want to go to Ibadan from Alausa in Ikeja. Then I will take the third mainland bridge and go all the way through Victoria Island, Ikoyi, wherever. And then when I get to Lekki or Aja, I would tell people I'm going to Ibadan. And they first of all ask me in the dream, where are you coming from? I say, I'm coming from Alausa. They'll be saying, but you have left the way. That place is easier for you to get on the Ibadan, Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. Why are you going round and round? I will wake up. Nobody ever told me to pack my bag again, to be on my way. Then, when the Lord finally told me by revelations that I should not work again, everybody wanted to throw the stone at me. Everybody. I didn't even get the sympathy of my pastor. How would the Lord tell you not to work? I did not get the sympathy of my mother, who was a minister of God. How will the Lord tell you not to work? I had a cousin that I loved very much. He was a father to me. He was my uncle, he was my cousin, he was my brother, he was my friend, and he loved the Lord. He has gone to be with the Lord. Brother Femi Adelano was my everything, and he knew the Lord. He told me one day, your mother was a minister of God, and she was a nurse in the University Health Center, University of Ibadan. She worked. How come you are saying the Lord says you should not work? People's opinion. I've talked about the place that the Lord wants you to be. I'm talking about, people's opinion. Many of the people that will advise you are the Pharisees. They are Pharisees. They will tell you this is the way of God. This is the way of God. What the Lord is telling you is what is important to you more than what anybody will tell you. One day, Brother Femi called me, my late cousin, and said to me, Dupe, what is all these things you are saying? I understand what it means to walk with God, but for you to say you will not work, I don't understand. But before he called me on the phone to say this, I had cried to the Lord. Lord, everybody is fighting with me for not working according to what you have said. I'm not a lazy person. What do I say to them? And the Lord was very gracious. He referred me to the scriptures that said he sent his disciples out, warning all of them not to take anything with them. He said, do not even take a purse. Whatever you are given on the way, eat. And the Lord asked me, what work did I ask Peter to do after I left them? And he reminded me that Peter actually went back fishing, but that he caught no fish again. So when Brother Femi called me, I was able to answer him. I said, in the Bible, Jesus called some into full-time ministry. Everybody always says Paul Apostle worked, which is whatever it tells you that you do. If you are deceiving yourself, that the Lord says you shouldn't walk, when he has not said that, you will still be the one that will suffer it. And then it is very important that you get the instructions right. And that is one of the reasons why the Lord needs to separate you from the people before he can begin to speak to you. There was a time that I said, I cried to the Lord, why are you doing this? He deliberately, looking back now, it looked as if it was deliberate. He put wedges between me and people by himself. It made me so unattractive to people, so people ran away from me. Some of my siblings did not even understand me. All sorts of things, missiles were going around about me, all sorts of talks, all sorts of things. The people were far away from me, and I cried to the Lord one day, and I said to him, Lord, why are you doing this to me? Why are you making me unattractive to people? Why do you make people run away from me? He said he had already told me to separate myself from people, and it was beginning to be obvious to him that I cannot understand it. So he has to come in and help me to send them away. And I was still complaining, Lord, as a little child, sometimes you throw tantrums. I tell you, I threw my own portion of tantrums. I said, Lord, why? And he said to me again, that is my style. Go and cite the scriptures. I said, how, Lord? Explain to me. And he told me, if I did not separate Joseph away from his brethren, they would never have allowed him to become what I wanted him to become. I said, what is another example? He said, you remember that when I sent Abraham, when I called him, I asked him to go away from his kindred he had to leave position A to go to position B. You see, I once said that Bishop Oyedepo said, faith is work and not mere profession. It's not just saying with your mouth without works. You know, Abraham had to move from a position A to position B. That was work. Even he could not even see, even though he could not see the person that was talking to him. So today I have told you about the place of assignment, the geographical location for every vision, and how the people of the world, the Pharisees, want to derail you, and how, if you are not careful, you'll be going to Badonia Alausa, and then you'll be going towards Lekki, wasting your time, going around and around, and how you must listen to the Lord all the time and not to the people, and how God himself will separate you from the people that would derail you. I hope you have learned one or two things. This is my Jacob's Way TV, and I'm Dupi Singer. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, please share and like, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, this is episode 31. I look out for you in episode 32. God bless you. Bye-bye.